Good morning, everybody. This is Diggs. It's another beautiful day out here in the Pacific Northwest, and today we're going to talk about hacking. We're going to talk about glitches and bugs and exploits in the game. Let's go ahead and dig in. Now, hacking has been a problem that has kind of plagued Lava Valley, in addition to, people taking advantage of the matchmaking with their low CP Engies. What we're now seeing, particularly a lot more now that I've come back from Vietnam and it's been about a month, is taking advantage of both either hacks or exploits in order to position engineers beneath the map in order to heal people. And this is going on non-stop. This has probably happened over 10 times in my matches yesterday alone. Most of it was from this player Escova, which a lot of people wanted me to do a video on, but there were other low CP Engies taking advantage of it as well, and it is just a overall frustrating experience. You have the developers of Kuni, Netmarble saying, yeah, we can detect, if anybody is outside of the Lava Valley arena, and then of course the anti-cheat engine is going to automatically take, action essentially and ban these players, and it's just not what we're seeing. As you can see here, we go all the way to the deadline, and this is one of multiple rounds where not only are players griefing you if you're losing, right, but they're also doing this in order to give an unfair advantage to their team. A lot of times they will teleport back up and they will just go ahead and commit suicide. But if you say something wrong, if you advocate for what they're doing is wrong, sure, they're going to go ahead and drag that match out the entire 4 minutes. Whether you're winning or whether you're losing, you're just going to have to sit there and wait. And this is definitely a problem. And this is something that we saw a lot of when Giant and I were playing Lava Valley last night. It's definitely a lot more prevalent on the North American side than it was previously when we were playing Lava Valley every single night before our trip to Vietnam. Now, there's a couple other things that are going on as well. We do have situations with the tower right now in the tower battle where people are able to bypass the kind of initial wall and they can actually start imprinting the statue early. And that's what you see here with a whole bunch of Sage Gemini people that are kind of bypassing the barrier, not through hacking, but through exploiting a glitch, right? And it is causing problems. It's interesting to me that there's no punishment, that there's no acknowledgement of the issue. And most of the time, the people that are exploiting this still lose anyway, because the stronger server is going to win no matter what, pretty much. But it's just an example of, these types of things are going on in Ni no Kuni right now, all over the place. And almost all of them are movement or glitch, some type of orientation in the game itself. And it's surprising to me that Netmarble can't handle this. They can't fix this. You even get new PvP modes like Temple Arena, and they still haven't fixed the core issue of their game yet, which is exploits like these, exploits that should be easily manageable, easily adjustable, easily fixable, right? They even have an anti-cheating client which is attached to their game. You would think that they could quite simply adjust that in some capacity to stop this, and you just see nothing done about it. So, right, like, this video is not meant to be like a frustration or a rage video. It's just to point out that, we are almost a year into this game. We're at the 200-day anniversary, and we are still having problems with basic fundamental issues in the game. There goes my camera. Welcome, guys, to to my new streaming setup. 100% professional. You would think that this video was actually made by Netmarble, wouldn't you? Anyway, some of the other bugs that we do have and that we have seen especially are around the current implementation. Here we go. the current implementation of crossfield right now, and we're seeing a lot of it with you know, the tower itself. There was a time where we won the tower ranking and we weren't able to imprint our buff. There was another time where for whatever reason nobody could imprint their buff. In this picture right here, people are able to imprint a buff even though they lost the tower battle. There's just a lot of things that don't really make sense, and there's a lot of almost shoddy quality, almost like my shoddy camera work here. Y'all, if you can't tell, I am holding this goddamn camera right now. It's just one of those things where I wish Netmarble would acknowledge this. They would do a little bit more. They just won like 2022 best mobile game story or whatever it is. You know, give us some compensation, acknowledge the issue. Y'all are getting some good press. You know, let's go ahead and just fix the goddamn game. Anyway, everybody, thank you so much for watching and have a great rest of your day.